What's up, guys? It's your boy Fix It Daniel, and today we're going to be working on the 2010 Ford Escape. We're going to be replacing the oil pan gasket and changing the oil as well. So let us get into it and let me show you guys how we're going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have not checked out my stuff, please go down, like, and subscribe, and check it out. But today, we're going to be working on the 2010 Ford Escape, replacing the oil pan gasket, and we're going to use the oil while we're in there. So let's go to the table. I'm going to show you guys what we got. All right, so coming to the table, we got what we need to change the oil pan gasket. Firstly, we got a oil pan gasket. And then we got some oil we're going to change. It's pretty quite simple. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too hard. We do have one difficulty that we will address once we get under, and I'll show you guys what we need to address. And we're going to try to do this a different way than what normally you're supposed to. I know I'm usually have a knack for that, but we are going to give it a try because I'm going to show you the issue that we're going to get around because I can't do it. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so we're going to come under the car, and I'm going to show you guys what we got. So, here's the oil pan, and I know the light doesn't do it no justice, but we have a Cadillac, we have exhaust that's running all the way to the back. It's not blocking it's sort of blocking it, but it's not. There's still, if you see my hand, there's still room to get under. So the problem is that these bolts are completely just rusted on there, and from time, these are probably the original exhaust and everything. But I think with the gappage, I could get this all off without taking this off. I tried getting it off. This one started coming off, but then this one stripped, and then the one back there, the one back here started stripping. So I don't want to try to take this off unless I absolutely have to. I would have to probably hack these off and then replace the whole entire Cadillac converter and everything, and I'm not in the position to do that right now. I'll make more problems than I need to. So we are going to try to attempt to take this off without taking this off. It looks like it's pretty easy. I can get to all the bolts. So we're going to try that, and hopefully this won't bite me in the butt. So let's go and get this going. Okay guys, so now you can see how oily it is and greasy it is. So now before we do anything, before we even get this off, we're going to drain the oil. We got to drain the oil because we don't want this to all leak all over the place. So let's get the oil drained first, and then once this is drained, then we'll go ahead and start getting this off. Alright. Let the oil drain out. It was running a little low too, because obviously you see all the oils all over the place. So this is not that much, but yep. So this is the reason why we're getting this off, and it really needs to be changed. I'm really hoping that I can get this off without any issues. Looks like it's all right, but we'll see. So let's let this drain, and then we'll come right back. Okay guys, so the oil's been changed. Now we're gonna get these little bolts off. They're all 13 millimeter bolts. They go all the way around. As you see, there's 13 millimeter there and everywhere. So we're going to get this off. It's kind of tricky trying to get something up here to show you guys, so it's gonna be kind of hard to hold it. So I'm gonna do my best to see if I can do this. If not, I may have to wait, and we'll go from there. So hold on. Okay guys, so now we got all the bolts loosened except for two. Now we're going to lower down the pan, pry it, kind of pry it a little bit. I got two bolts, got a bolt on this end and a bolt on this end holding it. So when we pry it, hopefully it'll all come out really well. So just sorry for the angle, you can't see all the bolts. It's just really hard to get up under there. I don't have anything to lay on to, even my chest mount probably wouldn't work because I can't see what you're seeing. So I do apologize, but yeah. So we're gonna get this pan out, and hopefully this will work. So let me go get the pry bar. All right, I got my pry bar, and I'll get this pried off, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, after some hours later, I finally got it out. And the reason why is I had to take the catalytic converter off. The exhaust off, actually. As you can see, I had to take it off. We're gonna have to replace this bolt because it got stripped, and the one back here, it got broke. So now, as you see, the oil pan is off finally. So yes, there is no way of getting around this, because once this cover comes off, it sits right on top of the exhaust, and there's no way of getting off because this side piece is there. If this didn't have a side piece and was flat, you could probably get it out without taking out the exhaust, but since it has this little mounting piece that mounts to that, yeah, there's too late. So we got this off, it's all good. So we're gonna have to address those bolts later. I got them soaking in penetrating oil. Hopefully I can bang them out, and then replace the bolts on both ends down there. So I'm going to have to get 2 new bolts. Hopefully I can get some, and hopefully they'll come. More importantly, hopefully they come out. So if they don't come out, I'm in trouble. So, all right, let's just go ahead and get this all cleaned. We'll get this RTV stuff off, because here's the oil pan, and there's some RTV that goes right here and here. So we're gonna get this all cleaned up, and then we will get this gasket out and get it all back up there so we can get this all buttoned up. So let's go get this cleaned up. All right, so we're gonna clean off this RTV up under here. So bear with me, I'm doing this one-handed. So I got an X-Acto knife, I guess you'd call. So it's like a razor blade, but you just want to just slowly just get this RTV stuff off, because we're going to replace it with some new ones. But you don't want to go too much into it, because you don't want to gouge this. But you do want to get all this RTV stuff off, because you're going to replace it. So as much as you possibly can, try to get this stuff off here. Alright, here's one. Get all this area cleaned up. This is an RTV, I don't know what that is. Alright. Let's get all this stuff off here. Get it out of there. Here we go. Get this area all cleaned up. There we go. I think we got it all. There we go. That's nice and smooth now. Whatever this stuff is right here. Alright. And then the other part here. Get this back side off. If you have a razor blade, that'll probably work too. But I don't have one. This X-Acto knife will work though. It's actually working quite well. It's like a razor blade, but it's like a razor blade knife. Oh, this is actually coming off by itself, so that's perfect. All right, so I got a little RTV here. Okay. Alrighty. All right. So yeah, like I said, just recap. Yeah, you're gonna have to take the exhaust off. So if your catalytic converter is rusted, be prepared to get some new bolts, or hopefully you're lucky enough where you don't have to. But yeah, just keep that in mind. All right, this area looks good. Just a little bit more here. All right, I think we're good. All right, oops, some more up here. Make sure you get all this RTV stuff off so it has a new area to put in. Not a big deal. All right, cool. I think we got it all. Yep. All right. All right, we got it. Now we're gonna try and clean this up. Okay, guys, so now we're going to install this oil pan gasket. So we're gonna get this going. So let us get this ripped open. All right. So we have our piece. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it in. Start in this corner here. Let me look at the old one. Yeah, I got it right. So I'm gonna make sure it's not on backwards. So you want to make sure these squares are up, because that's where the RTV is gonna go. So just get it nice and fine in there. Make sure it's completely submerged and flat. I didn't clean this all out. I don't have one of those bath trays. I wish I did, so I could clean this out a lot better. But it is what it is. Oh boy. So it is what it is. So later I'll take it to the wash bay with some degreaser and clean the underbelly, but I couldn't clean this tray out like I would wanted it to. So if you have that ability, that's perfect. But if you don't, just as long as you clean this top surface so the new one goes on there, it's not so bad, that's fine. So it's oil, so it's gonna be all right. All right, so now we get these in here. Make sure they get in there right. Yeah, make sure you push them down, because you want the tray, you want it to follow you want it to be nice and sealed. You don't want it leaking on you. So, get a better position here. I think you guys can see this. Okay. So. It's nice and stretched. Oh, is that stretched in all the way? No, it's in there. Huh. Don't know why it's got this extra length sticking out here. Doesn't make any sense. Huh. Okay, guys, we're back. I got it. I don't know what it was, but for some odd reason it wasn't going in there right. But now it's in there now, so we're good. This excess stuff off. All right, so now we're gonna use some RTV. This is some gasket. It's for oil, so it should work just fine. So I'm just gonna put a good amount. Is it full? Oh, hold on. It's not full. It's just plugged. The old stuff. Hold on a second. Hold on, we'll be right back. Okay guys, we're good. So now we got all the gasket seal on there. I had to cut it open because it was, I don't know why it wasn't coming out, but whatever. But yeah, we're gonna put some on there, and now we're gonna go put it up in the car. So let's get over there. Okay guys, so we're under the car. I'm gonna go ahead and do this in time-lapse mode because there's pretty much no way of me kind of expressing this. But we're gonna actually we'll go ahead and not do it in time-lapse. We'll just go ahead and just do it. So bear with me. We're gonna get this going, and I'll talk my way through it then. Alright guys, so now we're gonna get this going. Alright, so we're gonna put this in, try to get everything lined up. Like so. Alright, start getting some bolts in. So we gotta get some bolts in, get them started, get it kind of going. We're gonna put some bolts on these back pieces here because this is what's gonna actually hold it up really well. So get some bolts on these back ends here, get them kind of threaded so we can hold it for us until we get everything kind of in. Then we can kind of button everything up. So I definitely want to get some bolts here on these sides with the RTV so it can allow it to stick. I don't want it to keep slipping and sliding and moving and stuff. So let this hang for a sec, and then we'll get our socket wrench. Alright, these are 13 millimeters, just letting you know. They're 13 millimeter bolts. So we're just gonna get it started. Actually, let me get my bigger one. Yes. So we're gonna put these in by hand, just kind of get them going. May have to put a wrench on it. I'll put a wrench on it just to kind of get them going. But I want to get these sides with the RTV on it so that way they get started. So there's one over here. Okay, there's one. There's the other side. It's a little slippery, so all right. And now we'll just continue getting all the rest of the bolts in. Oh, hold on. Got the wrong one. start it. I wish I could have cleaned this pan up, but it just wasn't. I don't have a cleaning tool to do it. So yeah, just try to get these bolts started and then kind of go from there. Yeah, you definitely want to get them hand tightened and get them started, and then you can use like a ratchet to kind of get them going, which is what we're going to do. We're going to use a little impact ratchet to get them tightened up faster. Here. Because I noticed that if you don't get them started with your finger first, you could easily strip them, so you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you get them lined up perfectly and they twist in kind of on their own with ease. If they don't go in with ease, it's not in there right. So definitely don't do that. And then we got one up here. All right, that's good. I'm missing. Oh, there's the other bolts. Now these are the little ones. So there's two right here that are kind of in a tight wall area. So you have to use a thinner 13 millimeter to get it started. Thinner wall 13 millimeter. Got one more left. All right. Got all of them except for one. Oh, there's that one. All right, now we can go ahead and start tightening them up with the ratchet. I'm going to use an impact just to make it go faster, but I'm not going to super tighten them. Just want to get them going. So they go in a rotation. This is the passenger side. It goes all the way around and back. So we're going to start with this first one here. Be a little careful with the impact, because the impact will definitely get them going. So let me get my wrench for this. going. All right. So gently. Hold on a second. Oh, there's the other one. Missed the bolt. Literally missed one. Good thing I noticed it. Finish it off. All right, we are all buttoned up. Now we got to do now is we got to torque them. All right, so let's go and get the torque wrench and torque all this up. Looks really good. It's a little greasy, but it's okay. It's because I didn't get a chance to clean it all up, so it's all right. We'll take care of it. Wipe all this stuff off. Hopefully wipe off some of this excess so that way we can at least try to see if it's gonna leak again on us. And then later we'll take it to the car wash place and get it all nice and sprayed and cleaned off and stuff. Right now I'm just wiping off all the excess oil so that way it won't look so bad. All right, let's go get a torque wrench. Gotta readjust it. So let me get my torque wrench and we'll get this torque. Alright guys, so now we're gonna start torquing these bolts. So if you can see, these two main bolts here, they get torqued to 30 and the pan gets torqued to 18. So we're gonna do those first. So let's get to 30. More. All right, so we're gonna torque these two bolts to 30 foot-pounds. All right. All right, those are torqued. Now we're going to torque the oil pan to 18 foot-pounds. So, 10. All right. So we're going to torque these bolts, which I'm probably going to need to see if we can do without it. All right, we're going to start. Oh, yeah, I'm going to need an extension. So this may not be exactly accurate now that I need an extension. Hold on, I'll stitch it real quick. All right, so now we're gonna torque these bolts in this direction to 18 foot-pounds. All right, well, okay guys, so we're back. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. A lot of crazy anomalies had started with this exhaust. I think I got an idea how to fix this, but I stopped at me putting on the oil pan, and now I got the oil pan on. Basically, if I didn't explain it, which I think I did, these were 18 foot-pounds all the way around, and then these bolts here, this one and this one, are 18 foot-pounds. Or I'm sorry, 30 foot-pounds for these, 18 for the pan. So we got everything on. We even put on a new oil filter. So everything is good. Now we're gonna tackle the exhaust. So as you see, this is one catalytic converter, then that's the other one over there. So that bolt broke, but I got an idea to fix that for hopefully it'll hold. And then I think I got something to fix this. So even though this is stripped, I'm gonna see if I can tighten this and then move it up and then tighten it to here. Hopefully we will be good, but I don't know for sure until we actually start doing it. So yeah, I'm gonna put some gasket seal on the broken part where the gasket goes, and hopefully this will tighten it and hold it in place. That's the best I can do right now, because it's actually in catalytic converter and that stud won't come out. I mean, I think these are the OEM original catalytic converters that are on this vehicle. So nevertheless, it's rusted, it's froze, it's been on there for forever. Can't get it off. So I'm gonna have to DIY it. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna gasket this, tighten it up with that. Hopefully it'll hold. And then we're going to put we got new bolts for this, and we got new bolts for that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bolt everything up. We're gonna get this bolt on, get it started right here where it's stripped. Hopefully it'll slide through, and then tighten up as we get on there. If not, then we're gonna have to gasket seal this as well. So let us get into all this craziness. It is really difficult to show you because I don't have a camera low enough to get on there, and a second hand of someone holding it while I'm doing it would be awesome in this. So just bear with me, guys. I know this is not exactly easy, so I'm gonna try to do is explaining as much as I can. So we're gonna get this catalytic converter back on. We'll do that, and then we'll go from there. So let's get into it. Oh, this thing kept kicking back. All right, here we go. So now we're gonna go ahead and get the exhaust. So I'm gonna go down there. Get our stuff together so that way we don't have to keep running back and forth. So 13, 11, all right, so we got 13 for this. All right, let us first get this in. Right there. Get that there. Come down. Get these started. So we won't tighten these until we get everything all nice and lined up. But we'll just get them to kind of hold in place for us for right now. So I guess we might loosen that up just a little bit. All right, so now we're gonna focus on this top part here. Everything else is also bad. Okay, so all right. All right, guys, so now we're gonna take this gasket. We're gonna use some gasket sealer, or basically exhaust gasket, and we're gonna put it around this. It should be fine because it's not coming down the catalytic converter, it's coming after the catalytic converter going to the exhaust. So hopefully this will be all right. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a try because we really don't have any other choice. I don't know if it's gonna hold with just that one bolt. So we're gonna put this, let's get you in first. There you go. On the wrong way? Might be on the wrong way, hold on. Let's flip you around. Take you off. And I'm just gonna flip you around. Come on. All right. It might hold. Hold on, let's see how tricky it'll be. I don't know. It might hold. Maybe we'll put a little at the top just for good measure. Yeah, we'll put a little at the top for good measure. So I'll take this back off. So just for good measure, we're gonna put some on here. We're gonna put it at the top where the bolt didn't seal right. So just gonna get this thing off. All right. So we're gonna put some gasket seal right over here, maybe on both sides, so that way it'll seal nice and perfect. So I'm gonna do like in half of the area where it would normally get sealed by the bolt, and then hopefully it'll hold. Don't want to put too much on there, but we want it to have a nice good sticky seal, so that way there's no issue. We'll do the same thing on the other side. This is I would consider this a temporary fix, but this could be a permanent fix. I just want to have a nice good sticky seal so it doesn't leak. And then we should be all right. All right. Let me wipe my hands real quick. This stuff can be quite messy. So, all right, so now we're gonna put it back on. Push it down, put that on there. Hole. Get our bolt started. All right. One second. All right. Alright. Get all those in position. Alright, let's get the other ones going before we start getting too ahead of ourselves. I guess I didn't put this one into consideration. I'm gonna have to smooth that out a little bit more. Darn it. All right. So let's grind some more. Gotta ream it a little bit more so it'll get over there and get on the threads. It did fine on the other side because it's not been mushroomed, so it's a little tricky. Come on. All I gotta do is just get started on the threads. Alright, we're trying, guys. Sorry, it's taking a little longer. Where did the other one go? Oh, land on it. Oh boy. Alright, let's change it to a deeper 13. I really do hope this works because I really don't have much of a choice. So still got really good ways to go. No, go back to the green one. Too bad. Almost there. All right, getting somewhere. All right, I think we're good. Let's finish this one up. All right. All right, now we'll finish it off with this. All right. Take our clip. Or should I put that back on first? All right, I think we got all the exhaust on there. Hook back up the O2 sensor. All right, I think we're good, guys. I think we're good. We can lower it down and put some oil in it, and then start up and see if everything goes really good. So let's get ready to do that. Let's get the oil in there and then we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, we are done. Hopefully, we're going to find out by starting it up. Hopefully everything runs good and the exhaust doesn't make any noise. So without further ado, here we go. So far so good. Okay guys, so we're back. Got it 100%. So far, sounds pretty good. The smoke is from the oil and the PVC blast. So there's a lot of PVC blast stuff on there. It's probably burning it off. So that'll go away, hopefully. So let's get under there and see what it looks like, see if there's anything leaking. So far I don't see anything leaking. Just some of the, like I said, some of that PVC blast stuff leaking it's on the exhaust, so it's burning that off. But so far I don't see anything. I think we're good. The exhaust sounds good. Nothing's wrong with the exhaust noise or nothing. I don't see any leaks from the oil pan. So I think we're all right. Not too bad. All right, guys, I think we're good. Just got some PVC blast stuff that it's got to burn off. Hopefully that'll go away. But it looks quite good. I don't see any oil leaking or anything. Hopefully that's PVC blast, not oil. Yeah, it smells like PVC blast. So we may take it to the car wash place and clean all that up under there. Let's get in there and see if we got any other leaks or anything. Doesn't look like it. I don't see an oil puddle or nothing's leaking on the ground. That right there, that's just condensation from the exhaust, because it's right there too. So some condensation from the exhaust coming off. But looks like we're good. Yeah, heating up pretty good. So yeah, we'll let this run a little bit, let the oil get circulated, and then we should be good. Alright guys, we are done. The car is all done. Sorry the videos, the views weren't the greatest. It's really hard to get up under there and show you guys everything, and we ran into a lot of uncertainties and issues that I wasn't hoping. I was hoping that I could show you guys a different way of doing it by not having to take the exhaust off. I thought you could get it off, but that little curved backing would not let you. As soon as it came down, it hit the exhaust, and that little that flare out on the end would not let you take it off without getting the exhaust off. So I did know that if you do want to get it off, you don't have to take the whole entire exhaust completely off. You actually can just take off the two parts where it connects to the Cadillac converter, and then you can kind of pull it down a little bit and then get it out and then get it back in if you're having rusty bolts or something like that. But if your bolts are good and they come right off like mine did, you can just go and just take the whole entire thing off. It'd be more, makes it way more easier to work around, so you don't have to worry about the exhaust in your way. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I am truly and truly blessed to do this and show this to you guys. So hopefully it worked out on somebody who's doing an oil gasket replacement. Hopefully it's some information for you. If you have comments and you didn't see anything that you're looking for, please go down in the comments and let me know, and I'll explain it to you some more. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I am truly and truly blessed that this is running. It's working really good. I actually had to fix the exhaust. That smoke that was coming out that you saw, it was a little bit of PVC blaster, but it was also a leak, because I actually put some gasket seal around the broken bolt, and that held, but the part that actually had the bolt on, it didn't. So I put some gasket seal around the flange. Now it doesn't even smoke anymore. It's all good, and everything seems to be good. Doesn't seem to be having any leaks or anything. It does need to be clean under there because all the oil residue and stuff, it looks kind of nasty, but I didn't see any oil residue coming out anywhere, so it's definitely a win. Everything's nice and sealed up and everything's working really good. So I'm taking for a spin a little bit more, get a little run around, get the oil running through so I can top it off, and then that's it. But guys, thank you guys so much. I truly and truly blessed and very thankful. Please go down, like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Show your support. You can follow me on Instagram at Fix It Daniel as well. I have a site on there that I try to do the same, but yes, you can always follow me on YouTube as well. But guys, thank you so much. You guys have a true and good blessed day, and I'll see you on the next fix. Until then, peace.